Dallas has known for months, more than 2 months, that we were going to do our event. We agreed to take precautions. We agreed to take any of the safety measures that they kind of uh, forced upon us. We agreed to all of it. And the Omni Hotel and us, we worked hand in hand to make it happen. They waited until we literally had the stage, the banner, everything set up for events, students, elected officials, Kristi Noem coming in from South Dakota, Senator Rand Paul and Congressman Thomas Massie coming in from Kentucky. They waited until we had everyone coming in to say, you know what, we're going to pull the plug. And it's infuriating. It's so devastating to us as an organization because we have activists who are excited. They want to get involved. They want to learn about the ideas. And here you have the city of Dallas saying, we know we had some lead time, but guess what? We're shutting you down. No conversation, no discussion, no dialogue, just tyrants deciding that they get to decide if we can have our event.
Unfortunately, it doesn't really shock me, the sort of subjugative bias that comes towards events that are right-wing in nature. And we know that people deny it with plausible deniability. The censorship is not happening, that the shutdown of right-wing events isn't true. But we saw that with, of course, the demonization of the shutdown protests, but the praise of the riots for Black Lives Matter, some of which I've covered. Now, you were in Dallas and you've come here. A lot of people don't realize that Texas is not as conservative, not as free-thinking as some people like to spread. Dallas is a very liberal city in a lot of ways, one of the epicenters of the recent Black Lives Matter riots. But you're saying that they're coming at you right now. And from my understanding, we're in a crisis. I know that the viewers are going to be shocked to hear that. We're in an economic crisis. But from my understanding, this conference was really going to help the city of Dallas financially.
Yeah, so look, Young Americans for Liberty, about a year ago, we moved our entire organization to Texas. Now, no offense to anybody in Texas that believes in the Constitution, but we saw Texas as kind of a new battleground. And so we moved our organization to Texas thinking, look, this is some conservative bastion, lower taxes. And we realized really quickly, we have a problem here in Texas. We really need to focus on advancing some of these ideas of actually limiting government. But you're exactly right. Look, violent protests are happening in the city of Dallas, and they go on without any objection. But a peaceful YAL event where Young Americans for Liberty students are coming to town to talk about, not to light things on fire, not to set destruction to the city, but to have a peaceful conversation about the ideas of liberty and the tactics, the tools that we want to use to advance these ideas. You would think that we were the most evil people alive. But that's how the city's painting this. They treat violent protesters like nothing is wrong, but peaceful activists who want to actually come to the table and have a conversation, they get treated like they are the worst human beings on the face of the earth.